Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Set, ready. Yellow.
Love going to throw right away.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The Packers at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Love with a pass caught by Musgrave, the tight end.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers.
A big play there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Brian Johnson now for the extra point.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
You look at this Packers defense.
This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
This is a unit that understands what needs to be done to stop the run. And they're a team that goes out and executes as well. Yeah, it's the mantra, stop it, but then going out and getting it done. 2 different things. They combine them.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Oh, and it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you could build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Love's throw finds its target, Dobbs. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. First down, Love to pass. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Luke Musgrave, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers are able to stretch out their lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Cousins. Buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
2nd and 10. Cousins. Able to get this one to McBride. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. To the air again, it's Cousins. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. $13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They give him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
They'll get this underneath to Madison. He's into space past the 25. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much, and you forget the other options that are out there.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Again, it's Cousins. Completes it to the fullback Ham. Touchdown, Vikings! C.J. Ham, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 13-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Cine. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Cousins now. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He's got his target. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. On the give, here's McBride. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll run again. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from taking the lead. Joseph connects on the extra point. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Packers 13.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the... Decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm about to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
And here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Up the middle they go. Goodson. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Ready. Hey, go steal. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 99 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run on first down. Goodson. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Open man is Arcega right side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
That's another Packers first down.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Ready?
That's complete to Dobbs. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 2, and it will be the final act of this first half of play. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Johnson's kick is good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And he returns this to the 22.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point.
And got his man complete. A big play there for Minnesota. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A run here with McBride. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. Here's McBride.
And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they're trailing the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
The quick throw, it's Arcega right side. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
A Lover throw caught by Dobbs. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Dobbs, 58 yards. And the Packers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Love throwing for it. It's complete, and he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. He's got room at the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Cousins, and the throw here caught by Addison. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
Cousins again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This goes to the goal line. You got to be very careful when the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick trying to screen you off from the coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing is Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. And now a run with McBride. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Cousins will try and throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 120 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Yellow, line. Hut, hut.
On 1st down, Goodson. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 4.
Black shot.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Ready?
On third down, Goodson.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Hey, come here. Ready?
Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Steal. Check steal.
They'll run on first down. Goodson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, and being able to stay in bounds and work it.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Romeo Doubs
With a second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Packers are able to build on to their fourth-quarter lead. So these two teams matching each other score for score. This last touchdown, that bumps the lead back to 7 with the extra point to come.
And it's a heck of a way to play, isn't it, partner? You feel good about it because you continue to keep the lead and your offense keeps scoring, but you sure would like your defense to make a stop.
And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
And quickly they get to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. And his throw is incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. It sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Fight. 97.
On first down, Goodson. And he's brought down.
164 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
Ready.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away.
Ready. Ready. Strike. Check strike. Hut, hut.
They'll try to run this one in, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A first down throw for Cousins. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
He's got Rager, and he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Throwing, Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Packers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then at the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson. And he has a Packer first down, and that should be the one that finishes the script. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team